Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So a lot of you guys have probably seen my Twitter not be as active as it normally is. I've got a new job. I work in like a game studio now, so things are busy. Times of videos coming out might be a bit different to how they are normally, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to keep trying to adjust to see what is comfortable with me and what you guys prefer. So let me know what times you like down below. But today we're talking about a Cardano CNFT project. It's been a while since I spoke about a CNFT Cardano project. I mean, I did speak about the Vox Cats. I kind of work for them. They're one of my favorite projects, but we haven't really talked about a random different CNFT project in some time. So this is a sponsored video, just to let you guys know. And the project is called WolfPack, right? And you can find these guys on Twitter, WolfPackCNFT or at WolfPackCardano. They are coming out on the 15th of May at 7 p.m. UTC. So if you are from the UK, that is 8 p.m. UK time. There's a supply of 2,500 NFTs and the mint price is 45 ADA. So let's take a little deep dive into their website, their Twitter, the white paper. But the first things I've looked at already, guys, is the Twitter. You have a decent amount of engagement considering the followers. The Discord has a decent amount of engagement as well, like in terms of reactions. I did have a little nosy over there as well. So things look okay in my opinion, though there is one little thing that I thought was a bit dodgy. I have made aware to the team just to see if I can get any questions and answers out of them, and I'll do like an update follow-up. So first off, let's look at the website. Right away, I love the website. I love the color scheme. I love the background. I love how the buttons, the font's fine to me. Like you can see here, they're kind of in some winter lodge. You can see the winter type trees in the background. Wolves are kind of winter type creatures, and the font here kind of gives me the winter type vibe in my opinion. I like it, it's good. And we go here down a bit, we have the story of the wolf pack. So let's have a little read of the story. A few animals on Earth have such strong emotions, developed intelligence and empathy as wolves. There are many stories of wolves raising children, but throughout their existence they have suffered from a misunderstanding by the people who classified them as evil animals. However, there is another side to wolves, better known as werewolves. Legends about the moon and wolves have always existed, and they are now not favouring wolves. So how did it all start? No one knows for sure. There were rumours that due to the impact of colossal asteroids, the sun lost its lustre and the moon became the only source of light on Earth. At first, everything continued to function normally, but stories about werewolves began to circulate after a few months. The wolves evolved with the full moon, but they didn't become evil werewolves. Their goal was not to be malicious, and they wanted to fit into the humans' civilization, but humans set out to hunt them down and perform experiments on them to find out how they evolved in such a short time. Lack of the sun in people has caused major psychological problems over the years. Lack of food has caused war, and issues with lack of energy have also recurred. As a result, wolves began to retreat from secluded areas to urban areas, and over time remain the main and only civilization on Earth. Today, the world is dominated by the wolf pack, with the primary alphas leading the entire civilization to progress. Now they are becoming more and more like humans, and who knows what the future will bring us. Kind of like Planet of the Apes, except it's Planet of the Wolves, I guess. And I like the idea how the alpha wolves are still in charge of the civilization, just like they were back in the primal days, I suppose, in this world here. So if we go down a little bit, we've got the art here. The art looks pretty decent in my opinion. Looks pretty good quality. There seems to be a decent amount of traits here. You've got like things on top of the head. You've got like glasses. You've got food in the mouth. You've got chains. You've got different clothing. You've got like gold ones. So yeah, it's not a bad variety. Not a bad variety at all. And there is definitely some more sneak peeks in the Discord as well. So I have seen a lot more than that. The roadmap. WolfPack is an NFT project on Cardano blockchain conceived as a community of like-minded people. Wolf symbolism is meaning include loyalty, family, friendship, teamwork, protection, wildness, freedom, instincts, playfulness, and other noble traits. I like that saying, that's very nice. Historically, wolves live throughout the world, so they are subjects in the mythology and folk lore of many cultures. We don't have false promises. We are giving you unique NFT art on Cardano that will also be your ticket to join the secret Wolfpack group in our Discord. But the question is, are you ready to join the Wolfpack? So this isn't really a roadmap in my opinion. So as you guys know from my projects, when I am doing like reviews and stuff, I like to see if the team watching and hopefully they listen to this feedback. But this isn't really a roadmap. It's just more like, oh, you guys can join us, become a part of the Wolfpack. I love the whole idea of loyalty, family, and friendship. Maybe this is a community NFT. It doesn't really describe that anyway on this website, so I wouldn't assume it's a community type project NFT, but it does seem like that. We don't have false promises. I assume you don't want a roadmap and you don't want to promise things just in case you don't come out on time or whatever. That's completely fine. Just to me, this doesn't look like a official roadmap or a final roadmap, but they do have a white paper, so we will look at the white paper. I haven't actually looked at that myself just yet, so who knows, the white paper might be totally different, and we'll get to that in just a second. So here we are, we have the team. I absolutely love the layout of this team. I love the picture, I love the size of it, I love the boxes, I love how neat and professional this looks. As you guys know, the only problem with this though is they don't really have any links anywhere. So if I click this, does it link anywhere? It does not. So they've got no like Twitter, they've got no LinkedIn, so the team aren't docs. It doesn't look like they've got anything else to really show who they are. You're just gonna have to go from the word from this. So to me, I'm not a fan of that. However, not all great projects do need to show everything off, because there is great projects out there that aren't doxed or KYC'd or anything, and they've done really well and they're still continuing to do so. But that's just a thing to keep in mind when investing in projects, right? But I will say I love how detailed this is and how lovely it looks to look like. You got 3,901 followers, and the thing I was talking about earlier that was kind of a put off for me is I went onto a website to see if there's any fake followers, and there is 21.4% fake followers. How accurate this website is, I'm not honestly sure. It seems to be pretty accurate from seeing other YouTubers use it, when I've used it in other projects and stuff like that. So that is a bit of a concern. I have messaged the team to find out more details, just waiting for them to hear me back. Hopefully they get back to me before I actually upload this video. And if I do upload it, I will make a tweet on my Twitter. So check out my Twitter if you want to see what is going on with this. Now we go back to the Twitter, and I will say, even though that fake follower website is a bit of a concern, I will say they've got a decent amount of attention on here. Considering it's a project that isn't very close to mint. It's coming up to mint day, but it's not too close right now, and it's still quite early. 45 likes here and 32 retweets on the 3rd of May, which was yesterday. It's not too bad, right? It's not bad at all. And we keep going down. May 1st, you got 57 likes and 40 retweets. Obviously, people would love more, but this is quite common with a sized Twitter like this. So to me, it's not too bad. It looks like there is a decent amount of attention to this. Okay, we move over to the white paper. So I haven't actually looked at the white paper just yet. So hopefully this shows us more in depth of like a roadmap maybe, or what the project's all about. So it looks like it's some of the stuff that we've already read on the website here. It says something about symbolizing loyalty. Yes, so we've already kind of read this here. They also have how it all started, which we've already read on the website. They've got the team on here, which is nice to see again. Utility of the NFT. So here we are, a bit of the roadmap, I think. So let's just see what these NFTs will actually do for us. So the team say, we don't have false promises. We are giving you unique NFT art on Cardano, but will also be your ticket to join the secret Wolfpack room in our Discord, just like it says on the website. The possibilities in the metaverse are endless, and we are certainly considering ways to integrate our NFTs into some Cardano metaverse projects. So now that is a thing I really like. So congratulations to the team on that. That is something I really like. They're not planning on making their own metaverse. They're planning on joining a different metaverse, which is the way to go in my opinion. Do not promise to make a metaverse if you do not have the resources or anything like that, because it's honestly, it's so costly, it's expensive, it's time consuming. So I really like that. So props to you guys for saying you're going to be planning on going to different projects. I really I like that a lot. It's good. So I've just had a little read of this, guys. It does literally say what I've just said there. They don't have the technology themselves, and they don't want to make a promise without, the money to make it, basically, is what they're saying here. They just don't want to make their own without having the actual technology and the information to make one, which is really good from them. In step with technology, we will try to find the perfect partner with a good project and create a 3D collection that will airdrop to holders of 5 of our NFTs for free. So I like that. Again, they want to work with other projects that already have done well, who've already succeeded with like 3D art and stuff. I think that is absolutely fantastic. There's brilliant choices out there these guys can contact, such as like OG Bears, Pastel Buds. These guys could really do some work with them, and if this project turns out to be really well, it sells out, they're doing the things I guess they don't fake promises, whatever. If this team delivers on what they're saying here, they could really do something well here with this. And I like how they're not promising everything, but they they are saying what they would like to do, work with other projects, not make a metaverse, join a metaverse. I really like that. It is a good thing to me to see that. So yeah, congrats on that one. Of course, we're also considering the possibility of making coins on Cardano and the involvement of our NFTs. So this is interesting. They don't really give you too much depth in what they mean by that. Maybe it's going to be staking. You might stake your wolves and you'll get maybe like a WolfPack coin or whatever it's going to be. Not a bad thing. A lot of projects are doing coins now. I see why not if you can bring utility to the coin, so why not? Let's see what you've got, guys. So here they've got things after the sell out. They're going to be doing like donations, about 50% and 50% to the holders raffles. So burning 1 NFT daily from sweeping floor first 1 month to keep the price rising, giving more scarcity to NFTs because smaller supply. Royalties will be 50-50 for sweeping the floor and burning and giving 50% royalties back to holders through raffles, which is nice to see. After 30 days, burning 1 NFT weekly for 1 year, royalties 50-50 between marketing and holders. So that's nice to see. Good, always good to have marketing, and I guess giving back to holders is also a generous and nice thing to do. Royalties percentage from every sale will be 5%. Donations by purchasing the WolfPackCNFT, you will also be supporting wolves around the world. Donations are a key part to our project, and we'll strive to donate to various wolf sanctuaries. I do like when projects give back to things like this. However, most projects that do charity things have turned out to be like rug pulls or scams. So if this project isn't, I really hope it isn't, and they do pull out these things and do things they are actually saying. So like I said, guys, this project hasn't given me any red flags. It's only given me a tiny bit of a concern with the Twitter, but other than that, things are looking pretty good. Just make sure you do your own research and decide for yourself. You know, I want to be honest and truthful with this. You know, it is a sponsored video. I am going to give these guys a hard time and feedback and stuff like that, and they can come message me all they want and tell me, you know, what's true and what they can do about the fake followers or whatever, and I'll let you guys know. So yeah, let's have a look here. More art pictures, very nice to see. So pre-mint phase, the goals we will meet before the mint are designing a complete plan before and after the mint, creating a strong community on Twitter and Discord. I will say the Discord is pretty decent, and the Twitter engagement isn't too bad considering the followers as well. Creating a modern and responsive website. I do like the website quite a lot. Generate 2,500 unique NFTs with metadata. Various contests on Discord and on Twitter. A quiz about wolves on Discord. That's interesting. YouTube reviews of our project. Here I am. That's me. Regular AMA sessions in Discord and much more. And then post-mint phase. So this is more like the roadmap in the future. Continuation of active work on the project. That's good to me. I mean, obviously you want to keep working on the project afterwards. So good stuff. Maintaining an active community on Discord and Twitter. Launching various contests with rich prizes, thinking ahead about integrating NFTs in partnership with some Metaverse Cardano project, designing new promotion tactics, continue advertising on well-known CNFT websites and Twitter influencers. So they are going to try and push out some good marketing, which is good to see. Mutating wolves to werewolves. So I'm going to guess that's going to be like a new NFT collection where you turn your wolves into werewolves. Is that going to be the 3D collection? I would like to know more about that. Maybe they can like give us more information what that actually means. Releasing version 1.3 of our white paper, so that's good to see. So we'll say, guys, if the team are watching, you guys mentioned some things in the pre-mint phase and exactly the same in the post-mint phase. It's not a bad thing to do that. However, it just looks like you're just throwing things together and putting, you know, looking like it's a lot more than it really is. Like such as, you know, continuation of active work on the project. You don't need to put that because we just hope you will do that anyway, because that's how projects work, in my opinion. So if you are watching this, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, even though I kind of am at the same time. I just want you guys to do well, right? So, you know, hopefully with the version 1.3 of your white paper, you guys can take my feedback on board and hear me out, and hopefully thankful for that. Werewolf transformation. Ignore what I just said about what more information on this. So here we are. One more benefit for our holders will be a special serum that will be airdropped to 200 of our holders in the future. There will be not one, not two, but 3 different serums that will transform your wolf into the werewolf. So 64% of serum that will transform your wolf into the common werewolf. 33% of the serum that will transform your wolf into uncommon, and only 3% will transform yours to a super rare NFT. This is only one of the future benefits for our holders we have in plan. I do like that. It's kind of something, it reminds me of something like Lazy Llamas. So you know how that project did? It did very well with their serum and making their mutated llamas. However, there's only 200 people to get these, so it's a limited supply. It's not a bad thing. It means, you know, hopefully the rarity will be higher and more people will be bullish on the project. If people are interested, of course, that's what drives the value. If there is, you know, low supply and high demand, obviously. And here's some information that I've already said at the start of the video about the mint day. So guys, that is the WolfPackCNFT project. I will say it's a decent project. I would put it maybe on the scale of maybe like a 6 out of 10 in my opinion. Is it worth like looking into and doing your research? Of course it is. You know, the guys have reached out for me to give them a little review and a sponsor and try help them out a bit. And the fact that they reached out for me to give them some help and some feedback, I think is good. You know, they are looking to, you know, improve everything that they've got, improve their NFTs, improve their community, improve their project. So hopefully they are watching this video and they take my feedback on board. And hopefully you guys can join and help them out as well if you want to give them feedback. But, you know, the art looks good. The art does look good. The story is okay. The idea of the serum turning your wolves into werewolves, I really like that. I like the fact they're going to be given to charity. I like all that type of stuff. And then we've got some of the red flags, which I mentioned, such as like the fake followers. Still not sure why that's such a thing, you know. Like, obviously it is a concern, but doesn't mean it's the end of the project. So I will reach out to the team on that. Just make sure you do your own research and due diligence. The Twitter looks pretty good with the reactions and such things such as like that. So really, it's not too bad. So yeah, there's not really much up with this project other than just that kind of one thing. So yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.